Hey, this is Laura from Purl Soho, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to work German short rows. Short rows are a very useful shaping technique for everything from a heel of a sock to the curve of a hem. In this video, I'm going to show you how to work a German short row on both the knit and purl side, how to pick those up, and then lastly, for those of you familiar with the wrap and turn method, I'm going to show you how to adapt a wrap and turn pattern to use this German short row method because, well, I think after you see this, it might become your preferred method of short rowing. First, I'm going to show you how to work a German short row on the knit side. I'm going to work up until I have about 4 stitches. Yeah, 4 stitches left on my needle. Now, to work the German short row, the first thing I do is turn my work. When I turn my work, or when you turn your work, make sure that your working yarn is on the front side. Next, use the tip of your right needle to slip that first stitch off of your left needle. Next, tug on your working yarn upward like this. And when you do that, you'll see that these 2 legs from the stitch below appear. This creates what some people refer to as a double stitch. So you have these 2 legs. Next, take your working yarn between your needles. And now I'm ready to purl across this row. To work a German short row on the purl side, once again, purl up to the point where you want to do the German short row. Once again, on my swatch, I'm going to stop with 4 stitches left. The next thing you do is turn your work. Bring your yarn to the front of your work. Use the tip of your right needle to slip the first stitch on your left needle over to the right. Next, pull up on your working yarn, and it's going to stretch out these 2 legs from the stitch below. Then, you can see your working yarn is in back now, and you're ready to continue knitting across this row. Now I'm going to show you how to pick up the German short row. So I'm knitting up to where I created what's called that double stitch, where you can see these 2 legs of the stitch below create this kind of very unique looking stitch. But don't be intimidated. All you have to do is just knit them together. So you have these 2 legs here, just knit those 2 together. And now for my swatch, I'm going to just continue on to the end of my row. Now I'm going to show you how to pick up that German short row on the purl side. So I'm purling up to that double stitch again, and here we are. You can see the two legs there. It's kind of a unique little looking fella. But all I have to do is just purl those 2 together. Just like that. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is for those of you who are familiar with the wrap and turn method. I want to show you how to adapt a wrap and turn pattern so that you can use this German short row method. So your pattern is going to tell you to knit up to a certain point. Do exactly that. And then work 1 more stitch. Now I'm on the knit side, and now that I've worked that 1 more stitch, then I can just do my German short row. So again, like I said, I'm on the knit side. Next step is to turn my work. Yarn is in front. Slip the stitch, tug up, yarn between the needles, and ready to purl. As easy as that. And you can use that same application for the purl side. Work up to the exact point, and then work 1 more stitch, and then do your German short row for a purl side of your fabric.